hang. What is that sound? Jeez, I left the window open. Shut up, you stupid crickets. I'm going to go back to sleep. For crying out loud. Oh, who is it? Who's out there?
Wakey, wakey, Stevie boy.
Oh, no. Shamus? Are you out of your mind? It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Why are you ringing my intercom at this ungodly hour?
Ooh, sorry, I forgot. You keep a key under the mat. Hang on, I'll let myself in.
Oh, for pity's sake. Shamus, what are you doing here? Please go home. I just got off work a few hours ago. I need to sleep.
Sleep? Why, I don't even know the meaning of the word.
Oh, let me see. Old English schleppen, West Germanic sleppenen, Anglo-Saxon schlappen. It means to take the rest afforded by a suspension of voluntary bodily and mental functions. In other words, to cease being awake, which is exactly what I want to be right now. So go away.
Oh, there's no time for that nonsense now. You need to get up and get packed. We're taking a little road trip.
What? Are you crazy? The only trip I'm taking is back to bed, where, oddly, I think I was dreaming about banjo music.
You see, I have always suspected that accordion players secretly dream about becoming banjo players.
I will happily dream about sitting in the front row at a kazoo and didgeridoo concert, as long as I'm asleep. Now stop bothering me and go away.
I know you're fatigued, but you can sleep later. You have 20 minutes to get ready. We are driving to Glasgow.
I am not driving anywhere now. I'm going back to... Wait a minute. Did you say Glasgow?
Yes.
News flash. You can't drive to Glasgow from Albuquerque. There's an ocean in the way.
I'm rather surprised that you knew that. Geography is not your strong suit. You know, it never ceases to amaze me that you and I are twin brothers.
Yeah, well, what's really amazing is how negative an effect your exiting the womb 3 minutes before I did has had on your personality.
I am the older and wiser of the two of us. It's not your fault, really. I simply have 3 more minutes of life experience than you do. So you need to follow my lead. It's a clan obligation.
Oh, please. Shamus, just leave me alone. I'm too tired for this conversation. You're as bad as those blasted crickets in the yard keeping me awake.
What, those little guys? You should be happy that you have a healthy brood of Grylidae living in your yard. You know, in some cultures, crickets are actually used as lucky charms.
What, the breakfast cereal with the annoying leprechaun?
Ha ha, very funny.
Well, clearly my crickets are not very lucky. If they were, you would have gotten lost along the way and wouldn't be here right now.
Come on, you, get up.
No, I'm not driving to Scotland, even if that were possible.
Don't worry, it's not that Glasgow. I'm talking about Glasgow, Montana.
There is a Glasgow in Montana? How is that possible?
If there can be a Dublin in Ohio and a London in Ontario, there can be a Glasgow in Montana.
And just why do you want to drag my carcass all the way to Glasgow, Montana?
Because, dear brother, we are going to the first annual Glasgow, Montana Celtic Festival. And it starts tomorrow evening, so we need to get moving. You can start by getting out of bed.
Hey, let go of my leg. I am not driving to Montana, not even for a Celtic festival.
But it's going to be a good one.
Shamus, unless Turlough O'Carolan himself is planning to rise from the grave and give a harp performance, I'm not going. Besides, it would take forever to get there.
22.4 hours of driving time. I've done the math.
Sounds like forever to me.
Look, today is Thursday.
Barely.
If we leave now, we'll be there in time for the opening session at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, which, by the way, will be led by one of the greatest Irish banjo players of all time.
Oh, who is that?
You know, Freddie Moffat.
Oh, yeah, Freddie Moffat, the banjo star of County Down.
That's him.
Oh, now I get it. Shamus, I'm not driving 22.4 hours just so you can go a-pickin' and a-grinnin' with Freddie Moffat.
I thought you might be a hard sell. But before you say no, just take a look at this poster. Here, let me turn on some more light. That's not much better. That's a pretty dim bulb you've got in your bedside lamp there. What is it, like 2 watts or something?
Yes, but it puts out a light that is 5 times brighter than that as compared to incandescent.
Okay, 5 times brighter than 2 watts, huh?
Hey, that high-efficiency bulb is cutting-edge lighting technology.
Well, it's clearly not the only source of dimness in the room right now.
Oh, very clever.
Here, look at this performance lineup. Some of the best Celtic groups and artists from around the world are going to be there.
Oh, okay, I give up. Let me see your stupid poster. First annual Glasgow Celtic Festival, Glasgow, Montana. Well, it does look pretty good, actually, although that flute player is dead. And I think that concertina player also died a few months ago. Where did you get this?
Never mind the dead guys. I'm sure they'll find replacements. Anyway, that's not the important part. Look further down. See? On Saturday, starting at noon, there will be an open mic players competition. The winner will be featured as the star guest performer during Saturday night's concert with O'Connor's Haggis.
O'Connor's Haggis? Well, they are the hottest band in Celtic rock right now, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't win the competition.
Sure you would. You are a very strong player.
Well, perhaps, but I'm still not driving to Montana.
Steve, believe it or not, this is not about me wanting to play tunes with Freddie Moffat. It's about you.
Me?
Yes, you. You've been dreaming of becoming a top accordion player since we were kids. And do you remember how you spent most of the entire time when we were at college together complaining that you'd rather be playing accordion in a Celtic supergroup than attending lectures about comparative linguistics and world history?
Well, yes, but...
So, now's your big chance. Just picture this for a minute. The crowd is waiting. The drummer sets down a beat, pumping up the audience. Then, the drones of the pipes start to sound. The energy intensifies. Anticipation grows. Then you walk on stage. The spotlight hits. And then you start to play.
Well, it does sound intriguing, but it would cost us an arm and a leg to get there. What with gas, food, lodging.
Don't worry, I've got a little money saved. And when we get back, if somehow you still aren't a world-famous Celtic accordion player and can't quit your job working the deep fryer at McDougall's Fish and Chips shop...
Hey, I'm an assistant manager at the best fish and chip shop in Albuquerque.
Fine, Mr. Fish and Chips frying manager. If need be, you can always pick up a few extra shifts and pay the whole thing off in a few weeks. Seriously, what have you got to lose?
Well...
Of course, if you feel that working at McDougall's Fish and Chips is the zenith of your Celtic career.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Okay, then call in sick. Tell them you've got the Black Death.
I can't. I had the Black Death last month.
Okay, then dengue fever or smallpox or something really bad and highly contagious. They'd have to give you the time off. They don't want the health inspector to shut the place down again.
Well, you have a point there.
Then it's settled.
No, it's not settled. Look, you know I'm tired of frying fish and spuds. But right now, I don't have any other choice.
Sure you do. You can choose to go to the festival.
Have you really thought this through, Shamus? I mean, where would we stay? Whose car would we take? I'm surprised that your car made it across town, let alone all the way to Montana.
We'll call and book lodging as soon as we're on the road. And I promise you a good night's sleep tonight at a comfortable hotel. As for transport, well, we can take your ever-so-reliable and uniquely identifiable bright yellow diesel van.
But I just had it deep cleaned, inside and out. It's even got that new car smell going on.
You'd rather have a clean van than perform with O'Connor's Haggis?
Well, now that you put it that way.
Besides, ever since you and Bridget...
Bonnie?
Right, sorry, Bonnie, Princess, whatever her name is. Ever since she dumped you last month...
Hey, it was a mutual decision, okay?
Okay, ever since you and she parted ways...
Amicably?
Amicably. Outside of work, you've been doing nothing but reading dictionaries, watching BBC documentaries about Anglo-Saxon Britain, and obsessing over compact fluorescent light bulbs. You need to get out. Get a life.
Well, it's rather ironic to hear you say that, Mr. I spend most of my time looking at bugs through a microscope. But I guess you have a point.
Just imagine what it would be like to be on stage with O'Connor's Haggis as your backup band. One of your life's ambitions finally realized.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Just keep pondering that for a moment.
Yeah, I could be a star.
So, what do you say? Are you in?
Shamus, I'd love to go, but they need me at work. And since I bought that new Bowron and D penny whistle last week, I don't have a lot of money right now. And that's not likely to change until something opens up for me at the university in the linguistics department.
Well, do you have any room on your credit card?
Credit card? Well, yes, but I'd prefer not to.
Well, great. Bring it. Consider it an investment in your future. And I'm sure they can get someone to cover your shifts.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You work at the Albuquerque Insect Research Facility. It's not like your stupid bugs care when you take a vacation.
You know, I remember a time when you were even more fascinated by insects than I am. You would never have called them stupid.
Well, I detest all insects now, thank you very much.
Steve, let me tell you something. Recently, my life has started to go in a more spiritual direction.
Oh, no, not that again.
The ancient Druid teachings tell us how important it is to follow our dreams and find our true destiny. And something tells me that a life in the fish and chips world just isn't your true destiny. This could be the event that gets you back on track doing what you were born to do.
What, play the accordion for a living? Look, Shamus, I appreciate that you're trying to do something nice for me. I really do. But,
Steve, I didn't want to have to say this, but you forced my hand.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I will.
You always do this to me.
If you won't say yes, then
It's not fair.
undertaking this journey to the Glasgow Celtic Festival would have made our Celtic parents very proud.
Oh, dang it. Why did you have to say that?
You left me no choice, Steve.
Oh, well, I'm in.
Excellent.
I guess the session tomorrow night will give me a chance to try out my new Bowron and D penny whistle, too.
Of course. I promise you won't regret it. While you're getting yourself ready, I'll move my stuff into your van. I'll even load up your instruments, too.
Okay.
And to improve your chances of winning the contest, we'll make this a 100% Celtic journey from start to finish to really get the Celtic blood flowing in your veins.
Whatever.
But first, please go take a quick shower. You smell like a deep-fried codfish.
Oh, go jump in a loch.